Have you ever wondered what happens when fire meets the Pacific Ocean? Well, you're about to find out. I'm here at one of the hottest spots in San Diego, and honestly, one of my personal favorites here in Pacific Beach. I'm gonna go meet Jesse upstairs, and this next experience is sure to be red hot. Jesse, so every time we see each other, we're always bringing each other to new places we've never experienced. But this time, we decided to take it to one of our tried and true places, one of my absolute favorites.
Yeah, we're in Pacific Beach, right? You can't think of San Diego without thinking of beaches, and Pacific Beach is just, it's so well known. Everybody comes here. But one of the tried and true locations, as you mentioned, is Firehouse.
Yes.
And we're here with owner and operator Matt Spencer.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Good to have you guys. Couldn't pick a better day. Nice weather.
And thank you for our cocktails. What better way to have a conversation than
Absolutely.
with a cocktail?
Yeah.
Very appropriate.
Rosé.
So what I love is I got to learn a little bit of the backstory of how Firehouse got started and your concept of why you even started something like Firehouse.
Well, honestly, I've lived in Pacific Beach and in San Diego most of my life, and a long time ago, to get really good food and, for example, brunch on Sundays, a lot of times you had to leave the area. This is 10 plus years ago, dating myself a little bit. So I was in the restaurant industry already, and I thought, it'd be nice to actually have a beach venue where you could actually see the ocean and get good food at the same time. And apparently it worked. Here we are.
It's a win-win, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times people, they hear Pacific Beach and they just, oh, Pacific Beach.
Yeah.
But obviously they haven't been to Firehouse.
No, I appreciate that. I mean, Pacific Beach does get a bad rap, and I tell my friends and family, we're kind of a little island paradise here. Yes. We have complimentary valet. You can park your car, come in, you'll be safe.
Love that.
It's good, and the food and the cocktails. I mean, I eat here every day, so we try to make everything top notch, which we don't have to do since you can see the ocean, but we do it anyway.
Yes, and I love that you said when you designed it, you wanted your mom to be able to feel comfortable coming here, but then you also wanted the ladies, the gentlemen coming from the beach to feel like they wanted to stop by and have a cocktail.
Exactly. Am I allowed to say hi, Mom?
Yes.
My mom stays at the hotel across the street, and so we do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we're open 7 days a week, and my mom will come over and she'll have the lox plate, or she'll have the Devil's Dozen Benedict. And then by about like 8:30, we'll also have dinner here. She'll usually go home, and then it turns into kind of a lounge atmosphere, and it does get a little crazy sometimes.
That's hard to find a place here in Pacific Beach that caters to so many different type of people. It's very rare to find, and you have it here. You definitely have it.
It's a really tough line to kind of straddle. I mean, if you're kind of this crazy bar, people don't want to really come and eat, and your parents don't want to come. So we really go out of our way to kind of balance that and have good cuisine and good cocktails, but still be a fun place post 10 o'clock.
Now, you had a
Absolutely.
term that you described.
Yes.
Give us that term.
We say we're beach chic.
I love that.
Yes.
Which you can go to the beach, and I mean, how much women spend on nice bathing suits and
yeah.
cover-ups and that kind of stuff. And when they get up off the beach, they want to have a nice glass of wine somewhere and feel comfortable and not be in like a sports bar situation.
And what I love is I think you guys are kind of blazing the trail, if you will, being Firehouse. There's so many other restaurants that are trying to bring this more upscale life and upscale lifestyle to Pacific Beach.
No, I agree. I think one of the nicest first places, at least in my sort of history, would be Tower 23, which is great. And we kind of took a little, they're obviously a hotel, but we kind of wanted to go with that. And we've gotten to the point now where we're kind of a destination. People will come from further away and kind of stay here for the day. And as we were saying earlier, I want to be here for an afternoon and have lunch, and 6 hours later, you're like, okay, I need to get an Uber.
Yeah.
And trends are always changing, especially in the restaurant business. They're here one minute, they're gone the next. But you guys just celebrated an anniversary, right?
I can't believe it. Again, dating myself. We had our 11-year anniversary a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, congrats.
We had fire trucks out here, and they had the ladder up in the air, and really cool.
And speaking of fire trucks, you do some pretty cool things with the fire station, which is actually right next door.
I love that.
Yeah, no, they're great guys. When we came here to do a restaurant bar concept, we were a little worried how they were going to perceive us. It's literally like, they'll come over, can I borrow some sugar? We'll go over there, can we borrow something?
Right, I'm sure everyone's running over there to try to borrow some sugar, right?
That's true. Well, we could go down that road, but we got to know the guys really well, and just in any law enforcement or firemen, they don't get the budgets they always need to. So a lot of times we'll do fundraisers here for the firemen, and to be honest, that's an easy sell. A bunch of firemen, guest bartending, obviously off duty. A lot of people want to come and see that.
Yes.
And fire women, actually.
And then you guys do a lot of events because your food is incredible, so everybody's coming for the food. the lifestyle, but you're going a whole nother level with your events.
Once a year we do a big Super Bowl party. We kind of close down the entire parking lot in the back. This is obviously open as well. We put a huge Jumbotron out there. We cook a bunch of food. We roll out grass and we kind of mark it up like a football field, and it's become kind of an institution. We've done it maybe 6 or 7 years now.
And you guys, all kinds of events. I've been here for opening day,
Yes.
Comic-Con, but tell me about the brunch. That's what I'm
Yes.
excited about.
I mean, if I had $1 for every hour I've spent here on a Sunday brunch.
Jesse too,
same
okay?
here,
That's why
yeah,
we decided to
same
come
here.
here.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Like I was saying earlier, we do have another venue downtown, Kettner Exchange, and next door we have a donut shop called the Devil's Dozen. And one day we were kind of getting creative. Devil's Dozen brings donuts over here. They slice them in half and they make what's called the Devil's Dozen Benedict. And I'm addicted to it. So I'll come for brunch. That turns into maybe a mimosa, which turns
Or
into,
two.
or 4. And the next thing you know, we have lounge DJs come and play at like 2 or 3. So it's not crazy hands in the air. It's kind of a fun atmosphere, and it just sort of accelerates, and it does get a little crazy at about 8, 9, 10 o'clock.
Fill up on the food and then dance off those pounds that you just put on. I like
Exactly.
And you mentioned that you do have other restaurants as well, so
We do, yeah. So Firehouse in Pacific Beach is our oldest restaurant. I'd say location-wise, about a block up the street, we have a place called the Grass Skirt.
which is amazing.
Another good one, yeah.
Little pokey place next door called Good Time Pokey. And we have Kettner Exchange, we have Devil's Dozen, we have Syrah Wine Parlor, and we have Analog down the street from that.
Loving every minute of it.
All-
Yes.
And all of those, again, I mean, iconic here in San Diego. Everybody knows them, everybody's been there, and still continuing to go strong. So amazing. A true testament to what you guys have brought to San
You can see
Diego.
the lines here from all the work I did. The rosé makes it almost better though.
So come down here, have yourself a rosé. So we are going to let people on a little secret of something that's not on the menu. So you dared to share your secret of what you love to come and get when you
true.
come here.
I love secret menus.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah, sometimes on a Sunday, you have brunch, a couple hours of mimosas, you're like, wait a minute, I'm hungry again, and you kind of want comfort food. And we do have an amazing quesadilla on the menu that comes with tomato soup you can dip it in. But I don't know who invented the name, it wasn't me, but obviously my name is Matt, so they have a matadilla. So it's not on the menu, but if you order a matadilla, it's basically a quesadilla on steroids. It's tomatoes, it's avocado, I don't even know what's in this thing, but it makes me feel a lot better on Monday morning.
Be prepared, because there will be some people ordering a matadilla now,
Oh, there's definitely
including
gonna be,
myself.
yeah, including me, yes.
Sorry, Roberto.
Yes. So thank you so much for welcoming us to your beautiful firehouse. And we're going to be here, as always, every weekend from here on out.
Thanks
So
for having
cheers.
us.
Cheers.